goes by the name of Revivalry. So everybody open their hymnals to the same page. Come under the tent as we come together with one accord for these old foes to clash again. Welcome to the home of the Baylor Bears, McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Bears will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So TCU's offense will get first crack at it here. These two have played some barn burners over the years, and last year was no exception as the Bears won a close one.
The Bears took care of business. They made the plays when they needed to. Did a good job in the rivalry game, keeping their heads level, making those plays. They came up victorious, and now TCU had a year to stew on it, Palmer, and think about that loss.
And TCU believes that they've got the matchups to make this a different story than what it was the last time they played. They feel like they have better players on this team. We're about to find out.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. Fakes to grab. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Sweet cut there. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quick completion on the out route. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a gap. It's Palmer. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Horned Frogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Ezukama. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt. You throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give on the option.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. He's brought down. A short return to the defense comes out on top with a
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Finds a little space. Picks up the first down. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. Sends it back in motion. Give to the single back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. You know, when these two first met in 1899, both schools were located in Waco. Of course, TCU eventually relocated, and relocating the Frogs in the conference realignment race over the years has stoked the fires of this rivalry.
And it's weird because Reese covered that game. And I know that because he was the sideline reporter. It was a 0-0 tie. Yes, both teams from the same region. So a lot on the line. We've seen some excitement with these rivalry games. And with this matchup, Jesse, I'm excited about today.
Me too. And I think when you think about Texas football, everyone's always talking about Texas versus Texas A&M. Don't forget about Baylor TCU. These fan bases do not like each other, and the action on the field seemingly always delivers.
They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
What a great job tackling that time by the cornerback. Out on an island by himself. It's just him and the pitchman one-on-one. The offense is trying to go option. They get it out to their playmaker in space. But this guy is good at covering, and he's good at tackling, and he showed it to you right there.
He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work.
Hey, how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out.
Oh, my gosh.
And then the offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so he can get north and south. Used to see that play a ton back in the day. You just don't see much of it anymore.
And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10.
Is that candy cane?
Motion from the back. Got room to work. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Bears kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. On the option. He'll pull it on the read.
Candy cane?
The crowd, and now he's got room.
Yeah, Z. What's up?
Run out of bounds just before he could get
I'm not.
into the end zone.
What is
Now
it?
they're set up 1st and goal.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Gets the back moving. They'll run it on 1st and goal.
Oh, she has the 6-7. Wow. That was a good one.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You gotta be able to run the football, but when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every
It's a
single
holiday.
game,
Ace, it's 6-7.
He steps and powers
It's okay.
his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down,
I don't want to. I'm scared.
To mid-range.
Hey, Ace, just test the tongue. Test the tongue, Ace. Try it.
And giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
This defense has forced a couple of 3rd downs, but they haven't been able to get off the field. Can they force the field goal attempt on 3rd and goal? Beck's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Baylor! If you're able to move the ball on a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the pressure gets to the quarterback. Down he goes, but that penalty marker sitting right at the line of scrimmage might be offsides against the defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Nothing the receiver could have done on that play, guys. You're not expecting the ball to be thrown behind you like that, especially in the
What the heck?
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. The Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop
the run. You're such a trickster, G.
They'll send the back in motion. Goes to the option. Rides the back and leaves it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
And the Bears looking to convert on fourth down. Might be changing the route.
Yeah.
On fourth down.
Last night for it. Let me see here.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going.
What?
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. No hesitation.
It's the weekend.
The ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem.
Yeah.
I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
It says, do you know the date today? Today is December 6th. Tomorrow's December 7th. 6-7.
Quick completion to the right. He'll pick up a few before
I read it already, Z. Well, hold on to it, Lee. I just read it for you. I read it already, and Mom read it for you too. Why you acting like that?
You saw it on that last play.
White wants to throw it. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Looking for a push on fourth down. Gets it past the marker. Breaks into the open. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bears have their offense in high gear. Got his man on the right. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They're trying to slam it in. And he takes it in for a score.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Bears!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's shown it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
So I have to test the elf?
Yeah.
So she could keep him out there?
Why?
Why? I don't think that's how it goes. What's up? What's up?
TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense.
You do what?
This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So Palmer...
There he goes! The 40. The 20. He's at... And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge.
Yes.
And also the...
Oh, they block it. He's got it, and he can go with it.
I don't want to mess it up. I don't know how it goes. Maybe only money.
Inside the 50. Past the 30. The 20. He takes it all the way back for the 2.
I love the effort by the field goal unit. They don't just take the play off. They don't hang their heads. They rush the extra point. Look at that. Get their hand up, get a paw on it, pick it up, and take it all the way back for 2 points and gain
Somebody moved it.
Defense. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll leave it with the lone back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
I mean, didn't you use it
The
yesterday?
Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Sure.
On the option.
Sure.
Now the toss. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. White going to attack through the air. Fires to the right. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
The give to the tailback. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. Now from inside the red zone. Got it behind the line. It's King. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Caught. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
And the Bears are threatening on 1st and goal. Tight end now in motion. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Sends it back in motion. He wants to change this route. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. They've held this ball forever, driven it deep, now facing a 3rd and goal. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Baylor! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Yeah, you just love to see that from the quarterback. I know it's a big 3rd down, and more than anything, you want to throw a completion, keep your offense on the field. But when the defense wins and nobody's open, you got to just tip your hat, throw it away. Now a big decision coming up on 4th down.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go between the Bears and Frogs. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. Baylor and TCU. Seems like this game almost always delivers. Fellas, let's send things back to you.
Look like it's right where you left it. You're the only one that uses that hair stuff down there, so I don't know. It's okay, though.
And the Horned Frogs will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's King. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front?
I'll let you know, Casey.
You
can just keep doing what you were doing.
Just nullifying that run
tripping no more. Family's more important than sex. So, when it happens, happens. But I'll be there.
There he goes.
You hear me?
Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Here comes the option. The pitch. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37. And the Bears line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Motion from the back. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They'll try to get outside. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field.
I thought you said it was like $45.
Key for this offense and their team winning the game.
So how are we going to even go?
I kind of thought in that situation, Cuban might keep it, but makes the right read.
Yeah, we're not about to pay $200 to watch.
And what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Toss sweep right. Find some fresh air. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. They'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
Gets the back moving. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Bears started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll do it himself. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
They've been great on 3rd down. Now to finish the deal on 1st and goal. The option look. Touchdown Bears! And the punishment has been extended.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Palmer. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Yes, Ace.
Well, he made the grab, but the door closed.
You got new underwear?
And I like
Mommy
this.
got you
I wanna
those?
find my running back.
Wow, that's
Man, he's gotta
thank
do
you.
a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Underwear? Mommy got you those?
And I guess the only thing they
Did you tell her
really
thank
took out
you?
of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's
Am I putting them
kinda what
on?
I like to
Am I
do,
putting those
Reese.
on you?
3rd and inches, I
Yeah?
want to run the
Alright.
quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
The sure hands, it's Palmer.
Come here, Ace.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Completes it in the middle. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. The Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Butler.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Horned Frogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. With the catch, it's Butler. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Trying play action. It's complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
These 3rd downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this 3rd down.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Still on his feet.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, Get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, TCU! On to attempt the try. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And that is why they're called the hands team, people, on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Got the first down and more. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Baylor! And the pummeling has started. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
They'll go to the ground. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hands to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Handoff from the gun. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Pucks it out of the air. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll send the back in motion. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Past the first down marker and still running. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here. And this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
And the Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it. They should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Now on 2nd down. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee.
And you got to feel great if you're this offense. You made so many plays in so many different ways to get this win.
Fourth down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. Trying to pound it in. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. This rivalry might not always get the headlines in the state of Texas, but it is full of passion, and the Bears will celebrate taking down TCU. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.